In the virtual realm, I dive deep inside Banhammer's channel, where fun's amplified. With goggles on, I'm ready for the ride. Live VR adventures on the other side. Through neon landscapes and soaring high, dodging lasers as the hours fly by. With every step on this digital floor, Banhammer's channel, I'm craving for more. In the VR arcade where dreams come alive, Banhammer's channel takes me over the skies.
B-L-I-N-D-N-E-I-L.
Welcome. So the building still has no post. He called the fire chief yesterday about it. He said, if we leave to get in George, we'll need to replace the door again.
Pretty much. Hey Neil. Hey Sean. Oh. Yeah, the firefighters prefer to use an actual key, but they have the real skeleton key. Gets them through any door. It just takes them a little longer. I do think there's a law about that for buildings.
Told me to report to my law property and building standards. They will give him a deadline and warning.
Exactly. Okay. Let's get you guys the game. And let's see where we go.
That if not done by date given, then sued.
Exactly. I've had some pretty bad landlords, but never that bad. Hey, yeah, we're done all of these. So let's, oh, not leaderboard, multiplayer. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Just in case somebody comes along and wants to join. I can hear them now. Oh, not 1, 3. There we go. Okay, let's create our room and confirm. Season event. There we are. Go fishing. Oh, would you look at that? I'm on a big boat. Plenty of room. I need 50. That's not the rod I want. I want a shark rod. And a shark reel. Okay, now we're ready. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, there's another one. It's nice to see those
Today trying
fins.
to finish stripping the babies and get them hung up 4 hours yesterday and got maybe 75 done.
That's not too bad. Let's see. Sharkies. I'll be looking at gone fishing again after this. Figure out what I need to play it, because motion controls don't seem to quite work. Let's see if there's a new profile set up. And I'm pulling in a shark as another shark swims right in front of him. Probably going, ha ha. Whoa, you broke it. A great white shark. It's my third. Okay, let's see under baits. Still only 3 pages. Okay, so no new baits. I thought there might be some baits specifically for sharkies. I'm sure when people go fishing for shark in the real world, they go fishing for shark, not fishing for fish that the shark is going to catch. Look, you can see the shark coming up to catch it. Oh, I didn't. Barracuda. Yeah, now I got that song stuck in my head. Come on, give me the shark. It was nice they gave me one of those great white right off the bat. Let's see if they can give me something better.
KK.
CYPERSHAWNZ.
Welcome. All I can hear in my head is 1975 John Williams.
All that's going through mine is heart. Dun, 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 dun. At least I think it's heart. And of course, the only words of that song I know is "Ooh, Barracuda." The rest of it is all just sounds. California Corbina. Let's see, what do I need fishy-wise here? Oh, you're not going to tell me what I want.
And Jaws 3D,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was revolutionary low.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's a rare shark and a rare shark. Need those two rare sharks.
Barracuda was written cause a promoter made a cover that made the sisters look like lovers. KK.
THEREALTONNYV.
Welcome. Cheers, Ben Hammerblind Leo.
Hey, real Tommy, how you doing? Oh, I wonder if I got a good shark this time.
It's actually a really angry song. Cyber Shonts. Cheers, Tommy.
Hopefully you're in time to watch me catch a big fish. You should see how big it is in a few moments when it jumps out of the water. So yeah, just like that. Is this my new shark? Gotta keep an eye on those line colors. White is good. Green is good. Blue and red are bad. Come on, Sharky. You're mine. You are mine. Again, you break my boat. Stop breaking my boat and splashing me. It's just a Mako. Not a new one. Eagerly awaiting the new fish. The new sharks. Let's see if we can get them. You can even see them just swimming around everywhere. Highly doubt I'll make it, but if I can get 100 views on this, I get a little something from a little something in game from these guys. We can get named rods, uniquely designed rods, a couple of other things. I forget exactly. Let's cast that a little further out. I'd like one with a hammer head on this end. I think that's 1,000. Come on, Sharkies. You made a big one. I only need 50 of them on this map. And what are you, Sharky? At least be one of the two I don't have. Or an event shark. Event shark would be better. But a never before seen by me would be nice too. Are you new? Or are you Mako? You're Mako. But I got an achievement. Deep Blue Sea, get some money. Now we wait. I wonder what the two sharks are that I'm missing from this map. And what are you going to be, my pretty? Nibbler, nibbler, nibbler. There we go. Oh, what a cute little fish. Compared to the sharks I've been bringing in. An ocean whitefish. Okay, come on, sharkies. The list of wanted sharks went through just after I started the stream. I think there's 5 of them in total, and I'm probably looking for the first one. Dark something. We'll see. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, this one's kind of big. Let's hope. Oh, he looks different. Is he going to be my first are the two that I don't know about on this map. Beluga whale looking shark.
Right whales and grey whales may have been a mistaken identity on sea monsters as they kind of wave their dicks in the air. It's a fact. No.
Oh no, it's a blunt nose six gill. I've already gotten him before. Oh, so it's not just human males that do that.
One of them strange but true stories.
The whales are like, check me out. I got what you want, ladies. Let's go, new sharks. I'd like an event shark too, please.
Sometimes up to 12 foot long.
Yeah. Weirdly shaped. Marine mammals. At 12 feet, that's longer than me. That's longer than twice my height.
Wave your dick in the air like you just don't care.
That would be absolutely hilarious to see in a game like this. As we do have a whale on one of the maps, it'd be funny to see another one come up and do that. Roll over and this 12-foot hog just flapping away. It's like, God, whoa! I want that big fin. There we are. Another barracuda. Yeah, it looks like a biggie fish. He's not that big.
Cooking light QLL.
A lingcod. Oh, that was a weird cast. Let's try sending it out where the fish are. Come on, big shark. I should make sure I have all the A-class bait so I can figure out which one's the best. Ain't catching no small fish with this baby. That's for sure. Here, fishy fish. There we are. Just had to drag it close enough. Now, give me a shark. Oh, I thought that fin was part of the fish I was catching. Dough ball A 158, 88, 36. Okay. Let's do another cast. And we'll switch one more bait to the left. Also like to remind you guys, don't forget to tap that like, hit the share, even hype it if that's possible on this account. And let's hope for another shark. There we go. Another shark. Now, are you a new shark? I think that's a regular shark for me. You can tell it's getting warm out. Crazies are outside howling. And I'm only in a slightly crazy area. Another blunt nose, eh? Oh, now I got another song going through my head, which I'm not going to start. It's too much. It'll probably scare all of yous away. There, back to Barracuda.
Think it's December of this year. I need to trade back in the Samsung 25 for something bigger.
Might be time to upgrade to a tablet. A tablet phone instead of a phone. I think there's some tablets out there that do the GSM thing. I remember setting up displays for the OneNote.
$0 a month for 24 months, then trading for next one.
I think my next phone might be a flip phone. Ocean
What
whitefish.
a hard deal to pass up.
Yeah, that would be. Just make sure you factory reset it before you give it back to them.
Always.
Factory reset, download stuff until you fill up all the storage, and factory reset again. There. If you do it a few times, really frag that memory. I don't think I cast it out far enough. Yeah, let's pull it in a bit. And here I am, what, 4 or 5 years later, still rocking my Pixel 6. And my whole idea of switching over to graphene after the updates end has been totally destroyed by Google. Thanks, Google. Locking out my $800 hardware. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. What should I say? Here, sharky, 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 sharky. Okay, what are you going to be? Are you going to be what I want? Give me an event shark.
Where a lot of people are trying to get away from tech, I'm just going to embrace it all that much more cause I need it,
Yeah, you're in an unenviable position. A lot of us are seeing what's going on, what's coming down the pike, and we don't want it. California Corbina. All we can hope is we don't go down the same stupid route as the rest of them.
I'm not afraid of what's coming, I don't see the pure evil so many others have. Terminator End of Days or the Matrix, LOL.
No, not that. It's just tying all of our social medias, all of our anonymous names to us in person, making it very easy for authoritarian governments to crack down on you just for saying you don't like Dear Leader. Also, this is being footed by Meta and a few other places like that who want to offload the responsibilities to other people, just like Discord. And not one of these places is actually going to keep us secure. You know, a lot of us are not putting anything real online. And now we have to give our IDs over to somebody. And how many times has Discord been hacked just since they did this?
You forget we live in Canada, where we can be critical of our government.
Well, this is being pushed in the States where you're allowed to be critical of your government, or you were before the orange went in. And considering the UK is doing it and a lot of the European Union is doing it, I think it's coming here too. And I mean, they track me as it is, but I don't really want everything tied together. So I'm probably going to be leaving the internet when this happens. Go back to living like it's the 80s. Play my offline games, watch my offline media. Spend more time on the phone. Leave the house, other than for work.
They never had free speech, it's always been on the books that you can't be critical of their government.
If George Orwell had computers and internet, his 1984 would have been a little more relevant to today. Thankfully, Steam is fighting. Steam's like, we don't need age verification. You have to be 18 to get a credit card. Buy it with a credit card. There. You got a credit card, you're 18. It wouldn't be quite so bad from the hacking point of view if there were actually penalties that had to be paid out, and not just a light slap on the wrist and a cost of doing business thing. But that'll never happen.
It's only going to be AI and a robot that will be able to fix my eyes.
Yeah, and I wish that was the actual goal of this technology and not a side effect of it. AI and robots can be a very, very, very beautiful thing for humanity. But when you look at who's in control of this technology right now, it is not a beautiful thing for human society. If I could go down to City Hall, Service Canada, and pick up a USB key with a token in it that has nothing in it except my age bracket, might be okay with that. I mean, it's still another fingerprint that they can use to tie me together. And maybe their ads will actually start hitting me with stuff that I'm interested in. I mean, even Steam can't feed me game ads of stuff that I'm interested in most of the time. It's like, here, look at this flat game. Here, look at this flat game. Here, look at this flat game. Hi, Steam, have you seen my library? Yeah, there's only like 20 games that are flat. 80 more games are VR. That's over 100 games in VR. Want to feed me some VR instead?
You're not talking out loud enough that you want VR. Low.
Yeah, I've only had maybe 2 instances of me talking about something and then an ad popping up on my phone about it through YouTube or whatever. So yeah, no, your phone is not listening to you for their stuff like that. Other smarter people than me with a lot more technical knowledge have shown as well that it's not for that purpose anyway. Love those hacker channels. Watched one guy hack the cameras for the same camera system that we use at work. I think it was something like 25-minute prep time and about 20 minutes on the actual device, and boom. He had several ways to compromise that system. It's like, yeah. Oh, come on, where's my fishies? Okay, let's try the next bait to the left. Wormy. Damn, I hope that steam machine comes soon. Along with the steam frame. I won't be getting the steam machine, obviously. It'd be several steps back. But the steam frame, that's something that interests me. Be able to take my base stations down. Won't have to remember to keep plugging them in. Also, can't wait for Mythical to get back online, VR-wise.
Never been hacked, only one virus that I know of been using comps. Since 82 guess I just do things smart.
Most of the time we do, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever been compromised that way. But it's not me getting hacked that I'm worried about. As long as you check the hashes on whatever you download, be it Windows, Linux, or Mac, as long as you make sure that the hash file matches... Ooh, that's a new shark. As long as you make sure the hash files match, you'll never download something compromised. Well, can't say never, but it's harder to get something wrong. It's, what is it? CPU Z and another one of those PC tracking apps, or not tracking apps, but the ones that help you figure out what's going on, show you your hardware layouts and that. Yeah, somebody replaced the real ones with virused ones. It was only up for about 6 hours before they noticed. It was a couple days ago, maybe a week. I think this is my first event shark. The problem comes when devs have multiple dependencies that they don't have control of. And obviously, you can't write all those yourself.
Yeah, I don't use that third-party stuff on my PC cause it's all resources being used.
Well, they're mostly for testing and verifying stuff. It's not intended to be run the whole time. The best bet is less apps, the better. Only put in what you actually need to use. I do great with that for about 6 months. And then my hard drive starts to inflate. Oh, here's a cool app that I need to test out something. Oh, here's another cool app I need to test something. Hey, do you ever uninstall those apps? What? Uninstall? What's that? Woohoo! I got the orange chain shark. What bugged me on my Windows install was that for my headset to work with Steam, I had to have the Vive software installed as well, constantly running in the background. And it's like, why do I need this when I don't use it? Steam has all the drivers it needs for this headset. You guys work together. Thankfully, under Linux, I don't need it. And I don't have to pair my controllers either. Might suck if somebody comes in below or above me with their own VR headset, and then their controllers automatically pair. That might be an issue, but I haven't seen it yet. Come on, give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Oh, look, I got a fish on the line. Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
One of the tech guys I watch knows all the settings to turn off in Win 10 and 11 to make sure everything is smooth and not being tracked.
Yeah, I saw one guy this morning, he's got a nice little script to shut Windows up. He did an install of Ubuntu on one VM and Windows 11 on the other VM. And on a fresh install, Windows 11 did something like 600 connections with nothing being done. Ubuntu did like 60.
Sam Caden.
Yeah, there's a few of those good guys out there that keep trying to keep stuff secure, safe, and good, but everything they do gets thwarted by Microsoft and they have to do it again. I keep hearing of people uninstalling OneDrive, and then magically after an update, OneDrive is installed and active again. Or installed and nagging again. Hey, I've been tired of Windows since Windows 8. It's just, this platform was never adequate for what I needed to do, so I stuck with the Windows. But thanks to Steam and their constant improvements, like Wine 11 just came out with a new thing, and that's making better compatibility layer. And then somebody else came out with a way of making the RAM usage on your video card much better. So that'll be coming in the next Proton or two. Yeah, things are moving along quite nicely now. Which is again why I don't begrudge Steam taking 30%. considering everything they do for us. Granted, you got to take them to court sometimes to make them see the way. Come on, fishies! Let's do a recast. Farther than that. There, that should do. And how is it you don't have the crown next to your name, Neil? Sean gets it.
I don't do that top cheddar stuff.
Ah, so you opted out somewhere then. What do you mean there's no more fish for me to catch?
Yeah, I turn off all the extra visual stuff that is pointless to me.
Okay, you know what? I like that bait, so let's see if a refresh of our fish helps. There we go. Nibble, nibble.
people just don't get it. I don't do live streams when you're on, if I can help it, yet every weekend I have someone ask me. Lol.
You want to find me on Saturday between 10 a.m. and 12 a.m.? Come here. You want to find me on Sunday between 9 and 11? Come here. California Corbina. It's just funny how many people don't pay attention to what happens in their life. The amount of people that can't see a pattern that takes, if it's a weekly pattern or a monthly pattern, some people just can't see it. Red-tail surf perch.
Had someone say to me yesterday you would give Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson a run for their money in a smoke-off, LOL.
Snoop just looks like he smokes a lot, but he smokes with people. So those big blunts, he might get a third of one blunt, although he puts 3 of them out. Unless, of course, he sat there and smoked a full one on his own. Been a few years since I've seen him smoke online. Or seen him smoke watching online. And the ones I've seen are him, about 4 or 5 other guys that are really regular with him, and then some poor noob who's like, less than what I smoke.
I was going to get Zoom just to see if she and Chang would come smoke with me.
Well, Zoom's a really quick install on your new system. I can make sure it's there for you if you want.
They only do Zoom meetings. That shit ain't cheap to use for streaming.
Zoom? I thought Zoom was free. I did a Zoom thing a month ago now.
Yeah, costs more than StreamYard to stream online. You can use it free, just no streaming.
Ah. So you can't use it to chat and then just use OBS to push it out there? California halibut. As I was saying, I used Zoom for a meeting.
Nope, they did something so that would not work same as Google Hangouts.
Ah. Yeah, because I used it. They said, don't use it on Firefox, and you probably shouldn't use it on Linux. So I was like, well, I ain't installing anything but Firefox. So yeah, I guess we're going to use it through Firefox on Linux. Worked beautifully. Absolutely seamlessly. Just like the last time I used it on my phone, which was back in the pandemic.
Firefox is Netscape reimagined. Lol.
Kind of. I liked Netscape Navigator. Chrome was good for, what, a decade and a half, 2 decades?
Not kind of, it's the exact same back honey.
Well, it works good. I prefer it to the Chromium-based browsers. Another Ling cod. I've only got 1 shark for the event. Just need 49 more.
I had stopped using Firefox when sites I was going to stop loading properly. That was years ago now.
Yeah, they stopped screwing around with Firefox on websites. I haven't come across any sites that don't work anymore, don't work these days. But if needed, you can download Chrome, you can download Edge.
I am using Samsung Internet Browser and Docker works. Leverage, if anything, bravo.
Back on Windows, I used Chrome. I used Edge.
Seems less loaded than Chrome. Great.
Yeah, I think Brave browser's one of those privacy respecting ones as well. I used to run Chrome for streaming, Firefox for watching, and Edge for other stuff. General browsing. That way when I rebooted the machine, I only needed to bring up one browser. I think Brave came out with a paid version too recently. Or was that another one?
Never Edge so slow it's painful to use. So loaded.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use it for the streaming. I just didn't have it. I didn't have any other browsers open while I streamed before. Now I've got everything open that's always open. And if you look at the RAM usage, it's barely a blip. I do wish Firefox was a little smaller on the memory. Another great white. But then again, I'm also running Privacy Badger
Most
and
streaming
uBlock
software
Origin.
is made for Chrome-based browsers.
Yeah, well, the reason I was using it was Chrome is Google, YouTube is Google. May as well. And at that, it only ever had 2 or 3 tabs open. Right now, I think my Firefox is taking 6.5, 7 gigs of the memory you see used. Steam is taking 2 gigs of the memory you see being used. And the game is taking the rest. Everything else that's open is taking just little smidges. Most of it doesn't even take 500 megs to run. Now I could close some of those windows in Firefox that I don't use. I thought I couldn't catch small fish with this. Pacific herring.
Now Discord is eating up a bunch of resources. If I have it on when streaming it messes with stuff now.
Probably because Discord is taking more and more memory to run. And what am I at for memory right now? CPU, GPU, there it is. Yeah, see, I'm running 7. I'm at 7. That's the wrong memory. I'm at 18 is 64. Hello there. How are you doing? And then a nice looking shark rod. Got a little shark for reeler. Let's do that first. This way we won't get... Oh, bye. I guess I didn't want to stick around. How much RAM you got in your system? Another Pacific Barracuda. Oh, and how many USB devices do you have? Might need to get you a powered hub.
I am a powered turbo. My character is not USB.
Oh, good. Wireless keyboard and mouse. One benefit of a wireless keyboard and mouse is you only get one dongle for it. Exactly.
Same powered hub essential with a laptop though.
Well, I think Neil's only got probably...
Wireless mouse. I hate wireless mice, usually laggy for me and just infuriates me.
I got a wireless keyboard, a wired trackball. That's what I use sitting at my desk, and the wireless mouse is used when I'm lying in bed and I want to watch TV. I never use a wireless mouse for gaming. But I know a bunch of people that are like, yeah, wireless mouse. Wireless keyboard all the way. I've gotten close on a few systems to needing a hub, but never.
Wired for games wireless elsewhere.
Ah. That's why I've still got my wired trackball that's like 25 years old. The only lag is my lag. And yeah, a few times I've gotten close to needing a hub, and then I upgrade my machine and I get more USB ports. I think I got 12 USB ports on this machine. All between 2.0 and 4.0. Or is it 4.1? Whatever. It's a USB-C.
This system has a few touchy USB ports, so I needed a hub.
Oh, yeah. USB ports are very fragile. And they'll work until they don't, and then they'll work again, but not quite as good. And then they'll stop, and then they'll work again perfectly, and then they'll stop. At least
Looking
historically.
into external GRFX converter, remove my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to fit it in.
There's something I don't play with. Or haven't played with.
Just about that time, Milo.
Yep. About 3 minutes. I'll be popping in while I munch, and then I'm going to be working on trying to get Gone Fishing working. Figure out how I can play it. If I need a controller, if I need the keyboard and mouse, or what. If I need the keyboard and mouse, that's going to be a little complicated. If I can use a controller, that'll be simple. If I can use these, that would be best. Come on, give me one more event shark.
This can handle 32 GB of RAM. I only have 12, so I'll top that up and put external graphics that are RTX instead of GTX.
You have 12 gigs. Not bad. It's more than my first VR machine had. My first VR machine had 8. And the girlfriend used it until it died. Well, not died, but basically dead. NVIDIA decided they don't want to support the 10 series GTX cards anymore. And it was always, for some reason, hers was always sketchy on Windows or on Linux. I think the card has something wrong with it. Not wrong enough to not work, but wrong enough to trigger.
Good to know I am at 1650H.
Hey, that's what's in my laptop. Or is it, I think it's that one. I mean, it plays satisfactory graphically. It's a bit of a challenge. The system gets really hot.
It is a good happy. I just wanted to not do through floor stuff in GTA when streaming.
Oh, you got physics lag. There's my second one.
Yup, that's what we call it, physics, and I usually call it a bunch of curses.
I have disconnected from server. It's my second orange chain shark. I am still excellent on my stream. But I guess I'm no longer multiplayer. Ah well. We're near the end anyway, so I'm not gonna stress over it. Wow, how did I cast it that far?
KK.
FBBALLERS.
Welcome. Yo.
Hey, FB Ballers, how you doing today? Just missed my second event shark. Come on, fishies. See if I can get lucky, catch one more of those sharks. Actually, let's change up the bait. Try grasshopper. Where are my fishies at? I can see the sharks prowling. Come on, fishy. fishies don't seem to like my bait. So far, the worm looks like the best one. And let's try dough ball. Dough ball is next. Yeah. Where's my fishies? There's a fishy. Are you going to bring me a sharky? As long as it ain't a baby one. Another halibut. I want one more shark. One more event shark. Or one of the two sharks I haven't caught yet. Are you going to bring me a sharky? There we go. Hopefully a new shark. I've already got the makos. I've already got the great whites. And another Mako. Okay, well, it's getting to be that time in the morning. And I'm going to call this here. And I'd like to thank Blind Neil, Cybershawn, The Real Tommy, and FB Ballers for joining me today. And everybody else that tuned in as well, thank you all very much. I should be back this afternoon. Most likely going to be some Boneworks. I'll be working on getting Gone Fishing working, and if I get that lined up, it'll be most likely tomorrow if I can get it running, or tonight, depending how quick. So until then, whatever your time zone, have a good one.
Take care.